You're watching Sun TV, broadcasting to the world from studios in Providenciales in the beautiful by nature Turks and Caicos Islands. Sun TV, your source for real news as it happens.
In our headlines today, Airport CEO John Smith deeply concerned about sabotage at the Grand Turk Airport. A Haitian sloop lands in the island's capital of Grand Turk. A male student from the Clement Howell School stabbed, and Digicel award the winner of its summer promotion. These are the headlines. I'm Tadleen Jafferlin, and thanks for watching this edition of Sun TV News. Chief Executive Officer of the Turks and Caicos Islands Airport Authority, John Smith, has expressed serious concerns about the sabotage that is taking place at the James McCartney International Airport in Grand Turk. Smith is taking the matter so seriously that he has asked the police to investigate the last suspicious incident, which occurred on Wednesday, October 2nd, causing the Grand Turk Airport to close. Early Wednesday morning, the airport authority issued a press statement which stated that flights in and out of Grand Turk were disrupted because of sabotage and vandalism to vital equipment at the airport. Reports reaching Sun TV indicates that several passengers, including government ministers, were affected by the airport closure. This is not the first time that the Grand Turk Airport had to close. Whenever there is a house fire or a major fire in Grand Turk, the airport normally has to close because the fire trucks that are stationed at the airport have to leave. Smith told Sun TV that the Turks and Caicos Islands Airport Authority has not and shall not compromise on safety. We hear more of what he had to say in this clip.
When we took over the fire services, we knew we were going to have some challenges because of some element of neglect. Unfortunately, that they were faced with. But we can't operate an aerodrome without a fire service, and it's critical to the safety and security of operations, flight operations at an airport. What we didn't envisage that we would end up with some of the challenges that we have and have experienced as it relates to the behaviors of some of the personnel, not by far as not all, but you have that cordon of individuals. And we've been faced with challenges along the lines of excessive sick leave, the falsification of overtime, the abuse of equipment, vandalization of equipment as well, and recently some element apparently of sabotage. And I say sabotage because there's a deliberate destruction of parts of a fire tender that rendered it incapable of performing. And you would think that there's an individual, you must have had some knowledge of how to disable it, and the fact that we've experienced a few challenges along the way as a result of that to try and mitigate it. We end up positioning an engineer in Grand Turk to facilitate rapid response, and thus far the rapid response has worked well. But it seems as though they've taken it a step further to destroy it, to disable it in such a way that it took a much longer time. Unfortunately, the cost associated with this is fairly high. Fire tenders are not cheap. You're looking at well over $1 million for quite a few of them, right? But it's even more costly when one takes into consideration the impact it does to your economy. And individuals are not able to move as freely as they ought to be able to move. We had a situation where today, members of the government were stranded and weren't able to access Grand Turk as freely as they ought to be able to and wanted to. And that has a profound and negative impact on the image of the country as a whole.
In more news from Grand Turk, the Ministry of Border Control and Labor has confirmed the landing of an illegal vessel on Governor's Beach, Grand Turk, on Wednesday, October 2nd. According to a government press release, it was around 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday when a vessel carrying illegal immigrants from Haiti made landfall in Governor's Beach area. Authorities have not been able to confirm the number of people who arrived on the vessel. However, it has been confirmed that 17 individuals were apprehended with the assistance of Border Control officer and other law enforcement partners. A search is continuing for those who have gotten away and blended in with the community. The press release reminded the public of Grand Turk that under Section 70 of the Immigration Ordinance, anyone who knowingly harbors any person who is in the island in contravention of the Immigration Ordinance commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a fine of $10,000 or 2 years in prison or both.
This is Sun TV, real news as it happens. We'll be right back.
Life moves fast. It's extraordinary what you can see when you take a second look. Capture the extraordinary around you with Digicel's 4G mobile internet. Share the moment instantly with our super-fast speeds on your mobile device. The internet as it was meant to be. Only with Digicel 4G. Digicel. Be extraordinary.
A male Form 5 student from the Clement Howell High School had to be taken to the hospital after he was stabbed during an incident at the school on Tuesday, October 1st. Government officials said the stab wound is not life-threatening and the student is responding well to the treatment and care he is receiving. According to reports, the male student was stabbed by another student while waiting near the school's auditorium for the school bus to arrive. The ministry has been notified that 4 students from the school were involved in the fight. Some members of the academic staff who observed the incident accompanied the injured student to the Blue Hills Clinic for medical attention. He was later transferred to the Cheshire Hall Medical Center. A result of the stabbing incident, the school's critical incident management plan has been activated. The Ministry of Education said in a statement that it takes these occurrences very seriously and will not tolerate behaviors that put students' population and the staff at risk. The ministry added that all efforts will be made to cooperate with the police to ensure that the law and order is maintained and that students whose aim is to disrupt security on and around the school will be held fully accountable. The police force is also continuing its own investigation into the matter. Digicel, the leading telecommunications provider in the Turks and Caicos Islands, continued to treat its customers with some super giveaways. In the most recent summer promotion, Erica Thomas, an employee of the Royal Bank of Canada, won a luxury vacation trip for 4 persons to any Sandal or Beaches hotel in the Caribbean. She was presented with the grand prize during a ceremony at Digicel Corporation office and IGA Complex on Wednesday, October 2nd. Digicel CEO Jay Sander and Director of Market Ava Fulford were on hand to make the presentation to the lucky winner.
On behalf of Digicel TCI's management staff, I'd like to thank Ms. Erica Thomas, who is our grand prize winner from the summer promotion. Erica won a trip to the beaches, Sandals, anywhere where they have a resort for her and up to 3 other persons, so that for 4 persons. I think she's already chosen which destination she's going to. She's very excited about it. But that was our grand prize winner from our summer promotion, where you could win 6 other prizes celebrating our 7th anniversary, plus this grand prize of a trip to Sandals and Beaches, anywhere where they have a resort. And Erica, Mrs. Erica Thomas here from RBC is our grand prize winner. And Erica, I mean, can you tell everyone how you feel about that?
Well, I'm very excited about it. I just recently switched from my previous telecommunication carrier, which was, don't want to say, and just switched over 3 months ago, and I've never won anything, and I'm very excited. Very excited of going. Thanks to Digicel for their extraordinary service, and I'm very pleased and excited.
Well, the summer promotion was one where we're celebrating our 7th anniversary. We launched in July, so it's our anniversary just happens to fall around the beginning of the summer, so we always tie those 2 together. And so this year we gave out 7 prizes, including phones, laptops, Samsung laptops, and the grand prize was a trip to any Sandals or Beaches anywhere. And if it was a couple, you most likely would choose Sandals, or if it's a family, you would choose one of the beach locations, anywhere where they have resorts around the world. And it was a good way to give back to our loyal customers for making us #1 and supporting us over the years.
Well, that's our Sun TV News Brief for today. Join us again tomorrow when we bring you real news as it happens directly to your computer, mobile device, or smartphone. If you know anyone traveling overseas who would like to keep up with what is happening in the Turks and Caicos Islands, get them to email us at sun@suntci.com so we can add them to our mailing list to get Sun TV News. Thanks for watching. I'm Tadleen Defferlin.